After everything, she texted me and said, "You're under NDA. If you mention me at all, I'm going to take legal action." After everything I've done for her and everything we've been through, that's just fucked up.
Before this guy could even walk into the house, he had to sign an NDA. Not after a breakup, not after a lawsuit, before the first hangout, on a tablet, outside, on the front door. And that one detail tells you everything you need to know about what's actually going on. Because you don't make a friend sign paperwork before they come over to chill. This was N3on and Alabama Barker. And what looked like the love story falling apart was really a business deal hitting its expiration date. And if you've been here before, you already know this channel doesn't farm no drama. We explain the system underneath it. So I'm not here to pick a side between two people. I'm here to show you the machine both of them were standing on, because the machine is the real story. Quick catch up if you missed it. N3on, 21 I believe, one of the biggest IRL streamers out there. Alabama Barker, 20 I think, the daughter of Travis Barker. Back in late April, they started collabing and it pops immediately. He buys her a Birkin, tens of thousands in bags. She gives him this full makeover and she basically introduces him to her dad on stream. And every clip, millions of views. The internet was locked in. Are they together? Are they not? Nobody knows. And right there, that question, are they or aren't they? That's not a side effect of the content. That was the content. That was the product they both were selling. Let me show you how the machine actually works. This is the part that most people miss, so stay with me. In IRL streaming, the most valuable thing you can sell isn't a relationship. It's the maybe. Think about it. If two streamers say we're dating, cool, the mystery is over. Chat moves on in about a week. And if they say, oh, we're just friends, there's no fantasy, no reason to tune in tomorrow. Both of those answers kill the views. But the maybe runs forever. Every stream becomes a new episode. Did he stay over? Did she meet the family? Are they fighting? The audience shows up every single night to find out. And the answer never comes. Because the second it comes, the show is over. So here's the blueprint in 3 steps. 1. Build the maybe. 2. Never resolve it. And 3. Collect the views. It's a genius engine. Millions of views, basically for free. But here's the part that nobody tells you. That maybe is a loan. Every time the audience falls a little harder for the fantasy, you're borrowing against their feelings. And the audience always comes to collect. Which brings us to the part where it all falls apart. So a photo drops of Alabama kissing another guy. And the hate floods in. But watch who it floods towards. Not just her, him too. N3on. The guy who, by his own words, never even held her hand.
I have tried multiple times to talk to her deeper than just streaming and deeper than just friends, and she always, acted the opposite. So she basically said it was not that and it was friends, and she told me that multiple times. And in the end, she got mad at me because I'm living my life just like she is on the side. Like, she's living her own life, she's doing what she wants, and she has every right to do that. And like, at some point I didn't even realize in my heart, like, yeah, this girl doesn't like me the same way I do, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, she can have her own opinion. You can't force someone to like you, which is cool. Like, 100% cool. Nothing wrong with that. And I accepted that.
Then later, a photo drops of him with his ex in Miami.
So yeah, chat, let's do like a little, no, wait, hold on. I have to talk to chat for a second. So this man had the audacity to cheat on me, chat. Not only did he cheat on me, but he cheated on me with somebody that was, a little questionable.
That's up to you.
Those
ones are lower than each.
Same exact situation, mirror image. Two people, but seeing other people, both claiming they were just friends the whole time.
And get this over with, bro, and just explain to you guys exactly what's going on. As you guys know, on TikTok, you saw that there was a picture of me and a girl together, right? And then Alabama went on TikTok, whatever it is, painted it as if I broke her heart, painted it as if I cheated on her, or whatever it was, when in reality we were never dating. She made it very clear to me that we're friends, like multiple times. She specifically said the word, we are just friends, nothing more. And that's what that was. But she tried to paint it as if I was some cheater or some weirdo, when at the end of the day she had no control over my life, because she didn't want to be anything but friends. There's been times, and I'm gonna be honest and be open, there's times when I've reached out and I've talked to her and I've been like, yo, like, I really like you, whatever it is, and she never gave the same energy back. Like, I would try to literally like link her, do all these things, and she would say yes and then flake on me every single time, literally. So it wasn't how you guys thought it was. And what really like stirred me the wrong way was when the whole thing about her kissing a guy came out. And obviously, you know, I'm not going to send hate to anyone, right? And I don't want to be the one to do that. And that's why when that came out, I stayed silent. Like, I stayed completely silent. I didn't say anything. My chat was unbearable, unreadable for like a week. Like, I couldn't read it. It was fucking with me so bad. But what did I do? To avoid her getting hate, I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. Not shit, right?
But the reception is polar opposite. He eats the hate both times. When it's her, he stays silent. When it's him, he becomes the villain. Now, why, you ask? And this is the payoff, so make sure you pay attention. Because the audience already decided that they were dating. Both of them said just friends, over and over, out loud. But it didn't matter. The crowd bought the fantasy anyway. And now the crowd wants what it paid for. So when that fantasy breaks, somebody has to be the cheater. Somebody has to owe a debt that nobody actually signed up for. That's the trap. You sell a maybe to millions of people, and then millions of people get to decide what that maybe meant. You lose control of your own story. And if that's the kind of thing you actually want to understand instead of just watching, that's the whole point of this channel. So make sure you hit subscribe. This is the channel that explains why the internet works the way it does. You'll get it before anyone else does. But let's lock back in. Here's where it gets messier and even more revealing, because there wasn't one deal, there were two, and they didn't match. Alabama goes on TikTok live and says the whole thing was orchestrated by management. Says his manager called her manager about a fake relationship.
So I just wanted to come on here and say one more thing, because I would never do this on my main account because brand friendly reasons. Everyone's saying, oh, you played him, you're trying to control him, like you did it, but when he did it was a problem. No, I did it. I was with somebody else while we were just friends, and then he texted me that he no longer wanted to just be friends. He no longer wanted to do that. We had a conversation, set a boundary that we're no longer doing it. Then we do a stream and he's like fucking mean the whole stream. And then I text him, I was like, hey, I don't fuck with that. And then his manager calls my manager and is like, hey, we want to pursue a fake relationship on social media. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do a fake relationship. So he went to Miami and got with Daniela. Me stating that I didn't want a fake relationship isn't me stating that I don't want to continue to grow our relationship as friends. And maybe, like, what? You guys are contradicting little assholes, and you guys don't listen, and you guys want to run with whatever narrative is said. That's not how it fucking works. I'm not doing a fake relationship and faking it. We can keep being friends and see where it goes. But he wasn't patient enough for that, so he went to Miami and links a girl and then lies to me about linking the girl. But then I'm the villain again. I'm literally gonna quit social media.
N3on said nah. His management told them that he wanted them to advance the storyline, meaning make better content and stop sitting in the house at 11 p.m.
I'm gonna talk about this one last time and leave it at this, and hopefully never fuck about this again because she wants to keep going. First things first, her manager went and, or she said that my manager and her manager had a conversation about faking a relationship. That was never the case. Those words were never came out of his mouth. He said we need to advance the storyline, meaning we need to start doing better content. We can't keep streaming at 10, 11 p.m. We can't keep sitting in a house and just relaxing. Let's go have fun. Let's go do things. You don't like to travel. I understand that. Okay, let's not travel. Let's go. Let's at least have fun. Let's leave the house. Let's do shit. And that's all that was. We never needed to fake a relationship or whatever. We had great chemistry on camera. Everyone saw that. It was great. Whether it was we were friends, whatever it was good content between me and you, and the chemistry was obviously there. So that is all bullshit. Stop saying that. On top of that, she called me a liar. I am not a liar. I am far from a liar. When that Nebo situation happened and she kissed the dude, which she whatever, do you. Obviously, I was hurt because I really liked her. Do you. It's okay. But at the end of the day, she lied to me. She lied to me when that happened and tried to say, oh, this is old. He's posting old pictures. I only did this for, like, it was just, she tried to lie to me. And I caught her.
Now step back and notice what they're not arguing about. Neither one is saying we were in love and it broke my heart. They're arguing about the terms on the content deal. One of them thought it was a storyline. The other maybe caught real feelings. And that's the crack that this whole format can't survive. When you build a relationship as a product, you've got two people running two different completely versions of the deal in their head at the same exact time. And the format is designed to never make them say which one is the real one. So it just sits there until reality forces the same answers that business model existed to avoid. And then you get to the NDA, the threat to sue. I have great lawyers.
Put the camera on me, because they're gonna iPad him.
This has never happened to me before. Let's do it.
They're popping his NDA cherry.
Yeah. She texted me. I'm glad it's fucked up after everything. After everything, she texted me and said, you're under NDA. If you mention me at all, I'm gonna take legal action. After everything I've done for her and everything we've been through, that's just fucked up.
So N3on, as your brother who has multiple lawyers, so I actually put N3on on a FaceTime call last time with my lawyer last night, and N3on was like, and that's why I was like, We were basically like, N3on, talk your shit if you want to. But N3on was just like, he's really mature. Listen, so this is to anybody about these NDAs. Alabama made N3on sign an NDA in her home. So anything that was not partaken in that house, he's allowed to speak about. So that's the difference that people need to understand. My lawyer made it very clear to N3on on the phone that he's good. So N3on, you're allowed to express and talk about whatever you want. But fuck all that, bro. He doesn't even want him to get messy. He's a good kid. He's a sweet fucking kid, bro. He's a sweet kid. My lawyer was telling him to pop his shit. Even N3on was like, nah, I'm not going to do that, bro. I'm not going to do that. Like, and he's a sweet kid. So this is the one thing I will tell you about him. He really likes her, bro. He really likes her, whatever, cares about her still. But I'm not going to let him get bullied in the court. Come on. I'm not going to let him get bullied I'm going to put him on the, N3on, you're good. You're in great hands. You're in amazing hands. Don't worry about getting sued, bro.
Friends don't end like this. And as of right now, no actual lawsuits have been filed. But right now, it's a threat. This is still playing out live. So stay tuned because I'll definitely tell you how it ends. So here's the real takeaway because it's bigger than these two. This blow up wasn't a malfunction. It was a maturity thing. When you monetize a maybe, the bill always comes due. The fantasy that you sold, it has to resolve eventually. And there is no version where it resolves clean. The drama isn't what went wrong. The drama is what the model was always building toward. And here's the part that actually should worry you. N3on's already done versions of this before. Showers of girls with gifts, viewers, attention, and it blows up over and over again. If it keeps blowing up his personal life but keeps printing millions of views, then it's not a mistake that he keeps making. It's just a business model that he can't quit. The personal damage is just the cost of it. And that's why this channel keeps coming back to that one idea. IRL streaming isn't just messy. It's structurally broken. We're watching it with Dean the Great and we're seeing it here. Same crack, different face. These aren't random scandals. They're the same machine that's breaking the same way every time. Because here's the question that I can't stop thinking about. In this whole thing, the manager called the manager. The managers set the storyline. So who actually owns the streamer's relationship? The streamer or the people behind them? And that's where this goes next because it's worse than what you think. So make sure you guys subscribe and join the official society. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my drops and hit that like button so we could get this video out to more people. I'm Gabe Official. This is the official society and until next time, holla at your boy.
Official Society.